host of the Gridiron.
All right, so let's go to the offensive grades. What does PFF have to say about the Giants' offensive grades, as it pertains to the Bengal game here? Let's see what we got here. Offensive, where are we at here? Here we go. All right, let's share the screen. Okay, now. Andrew Thomas. I think he gave up 2 sacks too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand some of this. It's not, it's like he gave up a sack or 2. I think it is. I thought he gave up like 2 sacks. I don't know how pass block rates of 70. I don't know, but he was number 1, 73.8. Greg Van Roten, 73.1. Tyron Tracy, 68.3. Darius Slayton is in there for, what do we have? Wow. I didn't realize that. It's just something amazing. We scored 7 points. We had the ball for almost 80 snaps. Almost 80 snaps. That's a lot of snaps. And we scored 7 points. Unbelievable. But Tracy was in there for 66 out of the 79. Slate was in there for 68 out of the 79. Slate, 67.9. Very good. Bellinger was in there for 14 snaps. He graded out at 64.2. Jermaine Illuminor, all 79 snaps. He graded at 62.4. Chris Mainhertz, 19 snaps, 60.3. Joshua Zudo was in there for just 1 snap. Wendell Robinson, 64 snaps, 56.9. Isaiah Hodgins was in there for 15 snaps, 56.2. John Runyon was in there for all 79 snaps at left guard, 55.8. Daniel Jones, of course, he was in there obviously for all 79 snaps, 54.5. John Michael Schmitz at center, 53.8. Theo Johnson, he played almost the whole game. Look at that, 70 snaps. He graded out at 53. His pass block was very good, 78.5. Yeah, very good. Jalen Hyatt, let's see, he was in there for 64 snaps, 52.6. And Eric Gray was in there for 14 snaps, 51.4. So, I mean, it's like nobody actually really graded out like in the 20s or the 30s or even in the 40s. But it's just, But nobody graded out super duper high either. Nobody graded out in the 80s or the 90s, and nobody even hit 74. So we went from 51 to 73, which is just I don't know, just a bit odd. A bit odd. Usually, I mean, a lot of times you get like with the, anything. Yeah, I mean, even on the defense, you get somebody who did like 80 something, and then you get somebody who grades out like in the 30s, or somebody, 1 or 2 guys that didn't really do too well. But I mean, the lowest guy was like a 51, which is not super spectacular. Usually, you get around at least 60. But in the 50s, it's But the high and Andrew Thomas was a 73.8. So that was the highest we had. So we had nobody super spectacular. But we had the ball almost. We had over 34 minutes. We had almost 80 snaps. 7 points. It's just I don't know. It's like every time we lose, it's like, how did we lose this one? We lost because we didn't have a kicker. Then we lost against the Cowboys because we couldn't get in the red zone. And here we just kept shooting ourselves in the foot, missing field goals. We got down to the 14-yard line, first down. It's you got to have that awareness. With Daniel Jones, sometimes you kind of wonder. He's got a guy running right at him. It's like, it's first situational awareness. You're at the 14-yard line. You have to, I mean, you can't guarantee a field goal. That you can't do, because you're not kicking a field goal. And the way Joseph was kicking last night, who the heck knows if he would have made it. But I mean, also this too. If he would have kicked the first one early on, maybe he would have gave him some confidence, and maybe he wouldn't have missed the second one. Or maybe he gets some early confidence. Who knows, right? But it's a situational awareness. First down, even if he, right? And when you see Hill come running, because you knew Hill had this game circled on his calendar. Oh yeah. You want to trade me? Yeah. You don't want me anymore? Okay, I'll show you. Oh yeah, he played the game of his life last night. Absolutely. But I mean, the thing is that if you see Hill running at you, if you're thinking, well, I probably can't get away, or this or that, maybe take a knee or something, right? Just go down, have Hill come touch you down, take a sack. Take a sack back to the 20-yard line. Throw the ball at the ground. Take a 10-yard, loss it down, intentional grounding penalty. All right, now it's second down. Now you're still, right? I guess it's a spot foul. I think it is. Intentional grounding. Oh, let me see. Let's take a look here. Intentional grounding. No grounding, because it's like, it's as an eminent loss. Let's see, intentional grounding. Let's see. Pass was outside of the. Yeah, all leaves the. Lost it down at 10 yards from the previous spot. Okay, lost it down at the spot of the foul. Okay, or if Basser is in the end zone when the ball is thrown, it's a safety. Okay, so it would be 10 yards from the previous spot, because it's not. Because if he threw, I guess, intentional grounding 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage, I guess it would be back there. I guess that's the worst. But it would have been. They would have, if he threw intentional grounding, would have been a loss of down. So would have gave it second down. It would have been at the 24-yard line. I guess, just from reading that, right? They would have gone back from the 14 to 24, where it would have been like maybe a 41, 42-yard field goal. But that would have brought up second down. If you can pick up 5, 6, 7, 8 yards or whatever in the next two plays, now you're bringing it into a 30-something yard field goal. A little more manageable. But it's gotta. He just doesn't. And you got to get points there. Just.